Boost emotional resilience with rest and storytelling for better stress management. Discover how rest and storytelling work together as coping strategies to build emotional resilience and mental fortitude in everyday life. Building emotional resilience through rest and storytelling. Hey, so I've been thinking a lot about emotional resilience lately, especially how we can actually improve it without grinding ourselves down. You know, it's easy to think that the way to build mental fortitude or emotional strength is by pushing harder, powering through stress, or constantly battling whatever life throws at you. But it turns out one of the best coping strategies might actually be rest. Yeah, rest. And the stories we tell ourselves. Let's break that down a little. Psychological resilience isn't just about bouncing back from hard times, it's about how well we manage ongoing stress and bounce forward, growth, and all that. The real game changer? Resting not just your body, but your mind and emotions. Think about it for a second. When you're exhausted, emotionally drained, or overwhelmed, your brain isn't at its best. That's the moment when stress management feels next to impossible. So, by prioritizing rest, and I don't just mean sleeping, but also taking mental breaks, quiet moments, or even mindful pauses, you're essentially giving your brain the space to recover. That's how emotional intelligence strengthens too, because when you're rested, you're less reactive and more thoughtful. One thing that's pretty incredible is how storytelling plays into all of this. No, I'm not just talking about reading or watching stories, though both are relaxing in their way. I'm talking about the stories we create about our own lives. The narratives we tell ourselves can dramatically affect how we perceive challenges and manage stress. Reframing experiences. When you rest and give yourself room to process, you can rethink tough moments not as failures, but as opportunities for growth. This shift is a powerful coping strategy. Connecting emotions to meaning. A well told internal story helps us integrate our feelings with a greater sense of purpose, boosting our emotional strength. Making sense of trauma. Small or tiny traumas we overlook can ripple out in big ways if left unresolved. Crafting stories around these moments rather than burying them helps build psychological resilience. There's an amazing resource called Ripple Effects, Transforming Tiny Traumas, that really captures this idea of how tiny emotional wounds, if understood and reframed through storytelling, can actually be the key to unlocking stronger mental and emotional resilience. It's an eye opening read for anyone wanting to level up their stress management skills and emotional intelligence in a meaningful way. If you're curious to explore this more and want to add some valuable tools to your emotional toolkit, purchase the book now. It's full of practical insights that show you how rest and narrative can interlock brilliantly to strengthen your mental fortitude. So, next time you feel overwhelmed, instead of just trying to power through, give yourself permission to step back. Take some rest, reflect on the stories you've been telling yourself, and maybe try shaping those narratives in a way that works for you, not against you. Over time, this approach doesn't just help you survive, it helps you thrive.